Good morning, Year 5. It's Miss Slater here. I am back in school and looking forward to doing some home learning videos for you and seeing some of your work. This week we're looking at a new book called The Witches, and today we're going to be looking at the blurb and having a little look at chapter 1 and answering some questions on that. So firstly, having a little look at the front cover, I've got 3 questions which I'm sure you'll be able to answer straight away. First one, who is the author? Now you can see there on the front there, and who is the illustrator? The last question, have you read any other books by this author? So think back to some previous years or some books that you have just read on your own independently. Have a little think of some. So Year 5, here is the blurb. I will read it out to you and then you are going to do a task on the next slide linked to the blurb. Real witches disguise themselves as lovely ladies when secretly they want to squish and squelch all the wretched children they despise. The grand high witch of all the world is the worst of them all, and now she has gathered together all the witches of England for an annual conference at the Hotel Magnificent in Bournemouth to plot to eliminate all children. Luckily, one boy and his grandmother know how to recognise these vile creatures and have a plan to get rid of them for good. This deliciously dark offering from beloved children's author Roald Dahl is a firm favourite with young readers, attracting some controversy in terms of its depictions of women. It nonetheless remains a brilliant blend of Dahl's trademark humour with the spine-tingling and scary. So your first task, whether that be you are working on Teams or using the download from the school website, your first task is to use the blurb and make some notes and answer the following questions. What you think the book is about. So what do you think is going to happen in this book? What clues or hints did the author give about the story? So there was some mention of 3 main characters there, the witches themselves, the Grand High Witch, a small boy and his grandmother. So what could happen with those characters? Who are the possible characters and what might happen in the story? Think about other Roald Dahl stories that you have read. What tends to happen in those stories and see if you can make some predictions of your own. Okay, for this next slide, what you need to do is you need to click on the link and listen to chapter 1 of the story, which is called A Note About Witches. Now, when you have finished listening to the chapter, come back to the PowerPoint and you will see what task you have to do. Also, you can keep going back to the video to help you answer some of the questions. So click on the link and listen to chapter 1. Task 2. So after you've listened to the video, you will go to the Word document on Teams or from our school website and start typing in your answers for the following questions. So the first one, a motto is a sentence expressing the purpose of a person, organisation or place. What is the motto of all witches? So that key word motto is really important. You need to go back to the video. When you see that word motto, give it a pause and read to see to find the answer. Then question number 1. What do witches hate with a hot, sizzling hatred? So what do they hate? Why are real witches hard to catch? What does a witch use to squelch children? How does this help her in not getting caught by the police? Question 4. What makes a witch the most dangerous creature of all living things on earth? So that key phrase there in the question again, dangerous creature. Go back to the video, listen through, and when you see that phrase, press pause and it will help you find the answer. Then finally, we've got a little challenge. It says, the narrator mentions that there are little signals that you can look for to spot a witch. So another word for signal is a sign. So you need to go back to that part on the video and have a little look. What are the ways in which you can spot witches? Okay, and I want you to make a little list of those because there are lots of different ways that you can spot them. Okay, Right, Year 5, have a good go at those questions, and I look forward to seeing your answers uploaded onto Teams. Thank you. Bye.